the residence. Finally, we are here. It was good we traveled together. I'm impressed by your work ethic. Well, it was our fault we fell into the pirate trap and wasted some time. It's alright. We still have some time before the event, actually. Oh, that's good. Thank you for escorting me. In regards to the token, I have one more task before I can give it to you. I'm listening. Demonstrate to me your business prowess. Gather 10 million gold, and I'll be convinced you are worthy of the Rio de Janeiro token. This would be for your own good as well, of course. Wouldn't want to be outbid on something you'd like at the auction now, would you? Very well, this should be easy for us. I have? Yeah, let's see it. I knew you could do it. Well, you've earned this Rio de Janeiro token. Thank you. Alright, that makes 2. Now we just need the Caribbean token. With all the disorder there, their token might be the most difficult one to get. Please tell us anything you know. There are pirates from 3 main factions in the Caribbean: Nassau, Jamaican Grand Cayman, and Santo Domingo. You can find out the specifics when you get to the Caribbean. I can't make any introductions, unfortunately, because I don't have any contacts in the area. Alright, I'll be sure to pay attention to catch more information. Thank you. Oh, of course. Hey, it's almost time for the auction to start. You're coming, right? Yes, after you. Participate in the auction at the Caracas Black Market. Okay, well, it's not too far away from... Greetings, are you here for the auction? Yes. Very good, I just need to check your assets to determine your eligibility. You're cleared to participate in the auction as VIP guest. Your number is 22. Please come this way, sir. Tran, Custer, and Masana, who insisted on coming too, follow the receptionist to their seats and each receives a mask. To protect the privacy and identities of our guests, please accept these complimentary masks. How thoughtful of you. Please enjoy the auction. Feel free to call me if you need anything. Okay, thank you. Soon a well-dressed lady steps on the center stage. Welcome everyone, my name is Laura and I am your auctioneer. Let me tell you, we have quite the lineup for you today. More than 10 extremely valuable rarities, and the last item is even more special, but before I spoil anything, let's bring out the first lot. A pair of assistants bring out a fancy seal, an intricate bottle of a familiar liquid from backstage. Presumably, our guests have already recognized these as a resurrection seal and a special stimulant. The seal is an invaluable insurance for seafarers, giving a second chance at life, and the stimulant can completely rejuvenate a tired explorer. These 2 valuable consumables come as a pair. Bidding starts at 50,000 and bids must be increased by 10,000. You may start bidding in 3 minutes. Kinda pricey, isn't it? Maybe for commoners, but these prices should be nothing for us. This is a special auction after all. That's true. We have the resources thanks to our hard work at sea, so should we bid? Let's just observe for now. The 3 minutes are up. You may begin bidding. 50,000! I went through and figured out the cheapest way to get everything, which only affects like 1 or 2 bids. So, 150,000. Go on, bid! I dare you! A few moments pass and no one else offers a bid. Current bid is 150,000 from guest number 22. Going once, going twice. Sold! Congratulations, guest number 22. It's mine. Next up, the second lot. Once again, a pair of assistants bring out 2 items. Some of our guests might be too far away to see clearly, so I will go ahead and tell you what they are. They are the Demonstration of the Overlord and the Oriental Records, which are of course promotion items for captains and scholars. Once again, they come as a pair. Bidding starts at 200,000, and bids must increment by 20,000. Now, I have 90 million, so I really don't care, but I don't think I need the Oriental Records. The Demonstration of Overlord, I probably have like 20 of them or something. At least 10. So this one, you want to offer 300, then 400. Guest number 22 has the current highest bid at 400,000. Going once, going twice. Sold! Congratulations, guest number 22. Successfully won this lot. Many of the guests have begun talking amongst themselves, creating quite a ruckus. Who is this person? So rich. Number 22, you really are something. What is your secret? Can you teach me? I will join you. Meanwhile, guest number 0's seat. Master, this guy is stealing all the limelight. Settle down. This junk is not worth our attention. We're here for one thing only, just like all the other major players here. Okay everyone, let's take a look at the third lot. Tran has been reserved in his bidding up until now. Not only has neither of the lots captured his interest much, he also knew that it was not a good idea to draw attention to himself with so many powerful parties present. The next lot is quite special. Please allow me to explain. At this, everyone present, including the guests who had begun displaying signs of boredom, perked up in their seats, and a few perceptibly leaned forward. Assistants push out a cart carrying a tall item draped in a dark cloth that seems immediately to Tran to be a statue. By the rules of this auction house, we are required to inform you that this item has already been up for auction once, with no bidders. The seller says he has gone through extreme lengths to acquire this item, and he assures that its value is definitely very high. Though he refused to identify the item, he firmly stated that he would not let it go for cheap. Therefore, bidding will start at 2 million, and bids must increment by 200,000. For a while, no one offers up a bid. Everyone seems to be either balking at the idea of dropping that much cash on an unknown item or cautiously considering it. Tran, put up a bid. This is something good. You can tell what it is? I'm pretty sure it's a figurehead for a ship. Wow, I didn't know you had such keen eyesight. If you can tell what it is, do you think anyone else here can too? You know, funny thing. I remember one time I was consulting our scholar on a matter, I saw a book about legendary figureheads in their cabin. I definitely recognized a shape like this pictured in that book. I asked them about it, which is why it's so clear in my memory. It's supposed to be rather obscure too. You seem to be pretty certain. Any takers? Tran, hurry and bid! We will wait for the right moment. So, no bids again? Well, I guess I declared this lot 2 million. I can't bear to see such a sad expression on Miss Laura's face. Ah, thank you, guest number 22. I'll surely smile more just for you. The current bid is 2 million. Anyone else? Is this guy made of money or just stupid? He's willing to gamble 2 million just for a smile. Going once? Going twice? Sold! Congrats to guest number 22 on winning this lot. Ah, well played. You did that to get the attention of that cute lady. What do you know? Jumping the gun would have just aroused suspicion among the other guests, inviting competition. I just used that as an excuse. Talking erupts among the guests, the majority of which seems to be about that number 22. Here you go, Custer. I hope it doesn't disappoint us. Don't worry. I have a plan ready to take care of this figurehead. The next lot is a 20-set exquisite cannon. With this, you can strengthen your fleet or port defenses alike. Seeing as the bidding will start at 2 million, bids must increment by 200,000. 2.2 million! 2.7 million! It appears the cannon is much sought after. Soon, the bidding has reached 3.9 million. Offer 4.9 million. Fine! 5.5 million, and then do 5.7 million. The next bid has to be at least 5.9 million. It's beyond me. I'm out. Guess number 2 was the current highest bid at 5.7 million. Going once, going twice, and sold! Sold! Congratulations, guest number 22. I'm looking forward to seeing more of your amazing performance tonight. I'm afraid I have to disappoint you, Miss Laura. My well is running dry. No, I have 82 million left. For the following lots, a few more dignitaries from other countries took part in the bidding. The Tran sat out and simply enjoyed himself watching the proceedings and gossiping with Custer and Misana. And now, the final lot of the auction, the grand finale, the one you have been patiently waiting for. At this, a pair of assistants push out a cart carrying a cage, inside which is a person. Everyone, this is a slave taken from Africa. He was the guard captain of his village, but soon his incredible strength will belong to whoever among you wins the bidding. Guard captain. Wait, is this Misana's? Tran suddenly twists in his seat to see that Custer has already grabbed Misana and clapped a hand over her mouth, but her cries can still clearly be heard. Daddy! Misana, hey, listen to me. If you want to save your father, you must listen. Please, Misana, don't let the others see you crying. Eyes puffy and streaming tears, Misana nods her head and, with obvious effort, stops crying but for the odd hiccup that continues to escape her shivering little body. Meanwhile, Laura had not stopped talking. This man is an absolute force of nature. Even while alone and cornered, he killed a whole team of slavers before he could be captured. The slavers told me that they have been treating exceptionally well to maintain his physical condition. For a slave, anyway. Whether you want to put him to work in the fields or in battle, that is of course up to you. But anything other than combat would be a waste of natural talent. The auction hall is quickly consumed by an uproar of voices. It's him! Such a powerful slave must be obtained at all costs. Once I have him, I can show off a bit when meeting with those awful princes. Hey, back off, he's mine! Make sure to get him, we need his strength. Whether they be a vain aristocrat, a greedy plantation owner, or a pirate looking to bolster their forces, it seems that all who seek to own slaves have one thing in common: they are filthy rich. Perhaps the appeal of slave owning is not something ordinary folk can understand. Hence, Tran could not help but be dumbfounded as the bidding took off at a sprint, and a rabid fervor seemed to grip the guests. Bidding starts at 6 million. Bids must be no less than 500,000 each time. 8 million. 11 million. Moments later, the bidding reaches 20 million. The number of guests still bidding had quickly dropped to a tiny fraction, but the energy in the auction hall maintained its feverish pitch. Hurry and bid! Now, all 3 of these options do the exact same thing. So like here, we'll do first option. And then it's the same thing as abandoning. I promise, but I have enough money. That's the thing. Not that it matters, that's fine. I promise to do everything in my power to save your father. You trust me, right? And you have to remember what we said earlier and follow our plan. Right. For now, even if we could match these bids, I would not put it past these types to use force to stop us from leaving here with Kanye. Indeed, it might turn into a hot potato situation. Let's play our cards close to our chest for now. The deciding moment is yet to come. Okay, I understand. The bidding seems to have ended, though the noise of people talking has only increased. Tran scans the crowd for the winner, guest number 0, and finds them across the hall, calmly getting up to leave. Custer, any ideas? I have already sent out some men to gather intel. We should have something to form a plan with soon. Let's go, Nana. We have work to do. Soon, with the help of an exceptionally quick intel report, they prepared the plans for a rescue. Figurehead identification and mugging gone wrong. Save. Take a look at our notes. So for figurehead identification. Oh yeah, I just need to bring it back to them. I was thinking like, didn't I do that? I need to go to Maracaibo Market. And mugging gone wrong. Hiding in the Caracas residence. Looks like the other forces fell for our decoy. Time for me to make off with the loot. Hi friend, may I have a word? I'm busy. Go bother someone else. Someone else? How about that guy you were carrying around? Lend him to me for a moment. The Nassau bosun gives a start and backs away after a few steps. Who are you? Are you with the others? I'm not with anyone, but I am here for him. The slave is the property of my master. You dare to challenge Nassau? Ugh, you disgust me. But I'm going to give you a chance to just walk away. Without Master Kanye, of course. No, I'm not scared of you. Very well then. Draw your weapon. Bring it on. He must really fear his master to give his life for this. I feel kind of bad. Is Kanye okay? I've checked him. He is alive and stable, but unconscious. Must have been drugged to keep him docile for the auction. He has some bruises, but seems fine otherwise. Intel was spot on. They really were going to try to sneak him out of here. Of course, our men are the best there is, but let's get out of here before anyone else comes. Yeah, the King of Rio should be in Cayman right now. Let's go meet him there. Let's gather everyone. Miss Sana is waiting for us in the residential area. Now return. Ah, you're awake. Who are you? Never mind that. Someone has been waiting to see you. Eddie! Masana jumps into Kanye's arms. Still groggy, Kanye staggers a little but quickly finds his balance and picks up his little girl. Nana, how come you are here too? Masana is too busy bawling her eyes out to respond. Even Kanye cannot help but silently shed some very manly tears. Sorry to interrupt, but we are still not safe. Now that you're up, we need to leave immediately. We explained everything on the ship. For now, just know that we are here to rescue you, Master Kanye. I guess I have to trust you. Let us be off, Nana. Kingly suggestion main. King of Rio said that when the auction was over, he would return to Cayenne for a while. But you don't get the situation since your return, asking him is your best bet. What? I don't even get the briefing. See if the King of Rio is in the Cayenne residence. Maracaibo. Let's do that real fast. Shopkeep, we have a business deal for you. Interested? Oh? Is that a valuable item you need me to identify? That's right. We think it's a figurehead for a ship. I will have my men bring it in. Okay. Some sailors carry in the presumed figurehead and set it down in the middle of the shop. Alright, let's see. The merchant gives it a quick once over with some magnifying lenses and a terry cloth. This is definitely a valuable item. Look at its surface. The material is almost free of impurities. Is that unusual? Most definitely. As you had deduced, it is indeed a figurehead. Normally exposure to the elements out at sea will riddle these things with corrosion and bits of debris. However, the surface of this figurehead is as though new. Dirt and brine is only on the surface and does not reveal damage to the material when cleaned away. So this must be quite a special figurehead. Would you be able to appraise it? I would, but it'll be pricey. I always take special care with rare items like these, not to mention having to clean the whole thing first. Very well, don't worry about the cost. Give it all the special attention it needs. Alright, the identification fee will be 100,000. Oh, if you bring me some coffee beans, I would be able to work faster. Sounds good. Do I have coffee beans? I do. Excellent. Shopkeep, you there? No, no one's home. Then who's answering? Just kidding. You're here about the figurehead appraisal, yes? Yes, I have everything here. Great. I will begin right away. It shouldn't take long. Come back in a bit. I must congratulate you on finding a true rarity. Go on. It is depicting the Lady Mary. I have written down here the effect it will have on your ship. Take a look when you get back. This is the most valuable item I have ever appraised, possibly will ever appraise. Nice. This is going to look real good on my resume. It never hurts to gain a new skill. More skills mean more income. That's why you can never stop learning. $15, $20. I don't think it's any better than what I've got, really. I mean, it gives me some health and some disaster stuff, but I need combat stuff. I got plenty of food. I have auto disasters. And not only that, I have tons of money to buy more disaster equipment, so... I wouldn't pay $2 million for it, but hey. At least I collected it. Mine now. That's with every other thing I could get in the auction. You know there's a serious financial issue when I'm the one who's frivolously spending money. Your Majesty, we saw your ship was at the port. I am glad to see you. Ah, Tran, how was your adventuring? Tran recounts his exploits and Caracas to the king, who listens intently to every word. Right in conclusion, the king is blinking rapidly, trying to hide the fact that he is misty-eyed with emotion. You are truly a daring one, Tran, to free a slave of the Prince of Nassau. We wanted your advice. Do you think Nassau will retaliate? And we are still after the Caribbean token. I don't think you would need to worry about retaliation. Nassau has a lot on its plate right now. Oh? The leader of the nearby territories nearly had a fight at the previous meeting. Their little competition at the auction had heightened tensions, as I understand. The Caribbean is in chaos, but it might actually make it easier for you to get your token if you can find the right opportunity. Really? Can you tell me more? Well, isn't it obvious? You have to pick a side to support. With 3 sides more or less in a stalemate, your strength could easily tip the balance for one of them. Just, be sure to pick the winning side. In your opinion, which one shall I support? Oh, definitely not Nassau. They drew a lot of ire from both the other 2 sides at the auction, despite the masks. It's almost a 2-on-1 situation right now, with their navies intercepting Nassau ships at every opportunity. And if it gets out that you were the one who freed Kanye, well... Good point. So it's either Grand Cayman or Santo Domingo. Yes, it's up to you from there. Okay, I'll think on it. 2 of 3. Grand Cayman. Adept in schemes and stratagems, powerful at taking down enemies in front. Make your decision before the King of Rio and the Cayman residents. Oh, that's cool. Okay, we're gonna support Grand Cayman. Grand Cayman forces, known for their wily strategies and devious schemes. Santo Domingo forces, known for overpowering their foes with their raw strength. Which side will you support? The Grandiose Cayman. Very well, good luck to you. It was good to see you again, Your Majesty. Showdown of ships, Maine. I have brawn, but I always power it by brain. You have chosen Grand Cayman, Jamaica. You can now go to the Caribbean. Now you need to go to the waters located at the coordinates 348385. Over here. Yeah, all this stuff is to the left anyways. We're at it. Why don't we also... Oh, that didn't work. Next time I sail to a city, I'm going to activate a mysterious hourglass. Huh? Reinforcements? Are they from Jamaica? Definitely not, but they are somehow familiar. Who I am is not important right now. Let's bring down the enemy first. You think you can win just because you have some reinforcements? Yes. The name's Tran. Thank you for your help, stranger. If it weren't for your timely arrival. Who are you, anyway? Wait, I remembered. You're Tran! Oh, you've heard of me. Of course, stories of your adventure are told across the world. I had no idea. Yes, your name precedes you, but why are you getting involved here? No use in being coy, I guess. I want to help you gain dominance in this region and earn a Caribbean token in return. Not that we wouldn't appreciate that very much, but why us? I can appreciate your resourceful style. Haha, in that case, welcome. But please don't take offense if we seem reserved. One can never be too careful. I understand, just let me know how I can help. Follow us to the harbor and we can discuss this further. Okay. More process Grand Cayman. Go to the Grand Cayman Government House to propose collaboration. So what we're going to do is we're going to activate the mysterious hourglass. I have heard your reasons for offering us your help, and I am very happy to accept it. Wonderful. By the way, I have a question. Go ahead. Have you heard of a captain by the name of Magellan? Why, of course. He is quite an exceptional man. You know him personally? I was once his subordinate. That makes a lot of sense. That's how you got to be such a mighty seafarer. That's kind of you. Then do you know where he is now? No. He swept through the Caribbean like a typhoon. No one could get him to stop long enough to ask where he is going. His course must have taken him north, past Nassau and into unexplored waters. There has been no news of him since. Is that so? Thank you for the information. Anyway, what tasks do you have for me? You have already drastically changed the balance of power by helping us destroy the main fleet of Nassau's navy. Coincidentally, Santo Domingo had also attacked them from the other side. We have Nassau on the ropes. In other words, we should focus on Santo Domingo next. Yes, let my forces take care of finishing off Nassau. You make preparations for an assault on Santo Domingo. As you wish. You know what your biggest advantage is? Surprise. Not a lot of people know that I have joined up with you yet. You can still leverage the element of surprise if you have a mind to. Very astute of you! However, in keeping your allegiances a secret, there's an element of danger as well. The mission I gave you to go to Santo Domingo might be too risky now that I think about it. You can still change your mind. Not a problem. I wouldn't have come all this way if I was scared of a little danger. Tell me more about the mission. Good man. First, go to my citizens and enlist their help in writing some war propaganda, something inciting anger and rallying spirits. Then pass them around Santo Domingo. Oh? What's the point of that? After our conflict with Nassau, both we and Santo Domingo need time to rebuild our forces. However, now that you have joined us, our rebuilding time has been significantly shortened. To take advantage of this difference in preparedness, I mean to make their citizens clamor for war. We will force Santo Domingo to meet us in battle before they are ready. You sure this will work? Don't worry, this is just phase 1 of my plan. After completing this task, return here quickly and I will reveal the rest. Alright, you can count on me. Propaganda bonanza and motivate the enemy. Take a look. Bring many letters to Santo Domingo. Buy 50 allspice and 200 cassava. Let's see here. I've got cassava. Don't have allspice. It's Trujillo, right? Let's double check that. Allspice from Trujillo. Okay. Just bought this food, but I'm going to toss it out in order to buy this stuff quickly while I'm being recorded. That's about right estimate. That was pretty close. How are our preparations coming along? I think we are ready. My friends, thank you for your dedication. These are some treats I have brought you from other cities. Please help yourselves. Thank you, these are delicious. We should be thanking you. I am flattered that so many have come to help us. We'll work extra hard now with this motivation. A short while later. Done! Good work. Happy to help. We got the easy job. Please pay attention to your safety when you take these behind enemy lines. I will. Propaganda bonanza complete. Nice! Ready? Yes, we can follow the original plan. I will take west. North for me. The south side is too close to their palace, so we can skip that area. I will take east. Now hide and wait for the right moment to cause a commotion, like you said. Nana, be safe, okay? Don't worry, I'm not that little girl you saw when we first met anymore, you know. Remember not to spread too far. Meet up again here at sunset. The three men proceed to spread out across the city and post up or pass out the propaganda papers as planned. Let's see here, we got tool shop, tavern, church. Also black market. Shopkeep, have you today's paper? I do. You want one? How many copies you get? How many copies you want? I want however many you have. Alright, we're getting nowhere. Let's start with 200 copies. If it's not enough, I can come back. Whoa, you think I'm a wholesaler? I'll give you a bulk discount. 400 gold. Deal! Okay, here you are, sir. Candy, stimulant, and hype. Extra, read all about it! Shocking, how could a ruler do this to his subjects? You won't believe what a lowly warehouse keeper found in the back of the warehouse while doing her daily rounds. The admiral of the royal fleet and the chief captain were seen spending the night together. Find out why they were exhausted the next day. Ooh, let me read it. How scandalous! I absolutely must have a copy, paperboy. Give me one too. Not long later, the 200 papers with flyers tucked inside were all sold. Well, that was fast. Had I known I could make some money doing this, I would have bought more. Oh well, time to check with the others. The monarch put a foreign information on trial. Was treason then? Oh, rats. It's rats that she found. Discuss the training regimen for the troops. What? That's not what the paperboy said. Well, actually, I guess it wasn't technically wrong. Wait, what's this? A flyer? I got one too. Quest complete. Tavern. Cheers, mate. Cheers. Guys, you know it is not safe these days, right? Are you talking about the war with Grand Cayman and Nassau? Exactly. Bah, we are used to it. Only the strongest rule of the Caribbean. Isn't the military ready to engage the enemy? The problem is that the enemy has been provoking us. Oh, do you know something? The fishermen have been reporting sightings of their warships in our waters. What? So close? That is indeed provocation. Not only provocation, but also posturing. They are ready to go to war. Meanwhile, our military... What about our military? We are not prepared to face them at all. People say they tried to put up a front against the provokers, but were quickly driven away. Outrageous! How can this be? Look, I only told you this because we are friends now. You have to tell all your other friends too. If the enemy comes for us for real, our military will not be able to stop them. Don't worry, I will inform them. Take this flyer that has documented recent cases. I will take my leave now. Go well, friend. Outside the tavern, Kanye thinks to himself. That makes 10. With them all spreading the news to their friends, it should be a lot of people who have been informed. Better get back to the others. Everyone, listen. Remember what you have to live for. Having a goal in life is the key to a fulfilling life. Makes sense? What goal do you mean? Good question. A meaningful life requires goals. So what goals should we aim for? I will tell you. Postpartum care for Wait, sorry, wrong book. Uncharted Ocean's Official Strategy Guide. A good book, but not right now. Just a moment, please. Secret to a Happy Life. Ah, there it is. It is both the onus and privilege of a free person to choose his or her own course in life. Thus, it is solely one's own determination whether one leads a happy and fulfilling life or a life filled with regret and suffering. Pursuit of happiness is worthy of a lifetime of struggle, and yet to spend one's entire life merely in pursuit would be an unenviable tragedy of the highest magnitude. Therefore, you should all join the struggle this very day. There is no time to waste. The enemy is already at our doorstep, and yet our military does nothing. Already our countrymen are losing their lives. We must wake our sleeping soldiers and secure our own happy future. Here, here. Let's go. How can we stand around in a time of emergency like this? Tran awkwardly ducks off the podium and slinks away, hoping no one would call him out.